Navy and the Air Force, they've now joined this fight against coronavirus in a very big way. It's not just the Indian Air Force, the C-17 Globemasters that are lifting the cryogenic tankers, but also Army that set up field hospitals in Patna, in Varanasi, in several other parts of the country. The Navy has moved a large number of doctors, nurses, battlefield nursing assistants and other medical staff from one hospital to the other to ensure that people have medical assistance and supplies as quickly as possible.
An unprecedented COVID crisis coupled with an acute shortage of oxygen leading to many deaths. It was clear that this was an emergency that India was never prepared for. And like all crises, the government looked to the armed forces to help the nation in its fight against the pandemic. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held meetings with CDS General Rawat and the 3 service chiefs. And the armed forces were instructed to pitch in a big way, be it setting up of COVID facilities, reaching out to civilian authorities, or transporting relief material. But it was the oxygen crisis that prompted Air Force to fly in oxygen containers from abroad to restore supply. And as their operation gained momentum, the oxygen allocation doubled from 4,880 metric tons from April. India Today spoke to Group Captain Rahul Singh, who is a part of one such operation.
The operating philosophy for C-17 has been that for long-haul missions, the crew members keep and train together all the time. So every crew member is aware about his responsibilities at all given times, and he is conducting his own duty. And as a team, using CRM technique, we all work together towards the common goal. So even for a long-haul flight, every crew member is aware about his responsibilities, and together as a team, we have been able to induct the load from within the country as well as from outside India.
It is not just the Air Force, but also the Indian Navy that is part of Mission Oxygen now. On May 5, naval ship Talwar reached Karnataka from Bahrain, carrying 54 tons of liquid oxygen as part of Indian Navy's mission to bring in loaded as well as empty oxygen containers. Commanding officer of the INS Talwar explained the challenges faced during such missions.
A person in uniform lives for such challenges where we can be of assistance to our countrymen. The mood of the men on board is upbeat, full of josh and pride that we have been able to help our people in these challenging times.
3 other warships, INS Kochi, INS Tabar and INS Trikan, are ferrying liquid medical oxygen and associated medical equipment from Persian Gulf. Prime Minister lauded the forces, saying that they have left no stone unturned in strengthening the country's COVID fight. India Today salutes these COVID warriors who are on a life-saving mission. With Shiv Arur and Abhishek Bhalla, Bureau Report, India Today.
There have been several reports